Good morning, Richard.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
Sir,
I'm fine.
How are you, sir?
Fine, Vishwa.
sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yes, what doubt?
Sir, regarding the portion, sir, do we have economics?
No.
Okay, sir.
Only second lesson geography, forest and wildlife. That's it. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, regarding
Sir,
today's.
and also about worksheet I have completed, sir. Have you checked it?
Yeah, I saw. I send you detailed mark sheets. Okay.
Yes.
Today we are going to discuss about agriculture. 50
Sir,
students have arrived. Yes, tell me.
worksheet you gave us in the PDF form, sir. I don't know how to change it in the Word form, sir, so that I didn't complete, sir.
Why do you want to change?
Sir, we are not.
Why do you want to change?
We can
that?
type it. No, sir, we can type it now, sir, in that itself. Or can we write the answers and take a photocopy and send it to you?
You can just put a question number and write answer. You don't want to write a question.
Okay, sir.
But from next time, as you have asked it now, I send it in a Word format. But this time, just you put question number and write the answer. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See,
Sir,
first,
we
yes.
try to copy. Sir,
Yeah,
I try to copy.
copy, but you are.
Sir,
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, sir, it's not copying.
Okay.
Only few questions copied. So.
Okay. I prepared. Next time, let me concentrate on that. Okay. Regarding today's class, just an overview. See, up to now in geography, we have. 2 lessons are completed, right? 2 lessons, right? First
Yes,
lesson,
sir.
resource
Yeah.
and,
Yes, sir.
just one. I need to give some clear view in geography subject for this year. See, second lesson, forest and wildlife and water resource will be the lessons for internal assessment. Periodic test. We cannot ignore that, but questions will not be coming from those lessons for board examination. Out of those 2 lessons, one lesson we have completed. We have completed one lesson for first term. Remaining one lesson, third lesson, water resource is also going to be for periodic test for second term. So we will discuss during October, November, okay, in that time. Now we are going to discuss about agriculture, fourth lesson of geography, which is very important, and questions will be asked for the board examination. So we need to see all the subtopics, even word by word in detail. Actually, NCERT textbook is a notes. Okay, so don't worry about third lesson water resource. It will be taught to you during the month of November for the purpose of periodic assessment, internal assessment. In economics, out of 5 lessons, the last lesson will be for practical, again internal assessment. Remaining 4 lessons, out of 4 lessons, your previous ma'am taught already 2. So 50% of syllabus is over. So we need to concentrate in geography. Next we will start economics. So the next lesson, fourth lesson is agriculture. Clear? Okay, as usual, as you are a grown-up children, I don't want to put you in
Sir,
mood. Yes.
Sir,
Sorry?
can you speak little louder? Many of them are asking.
Still louder. Okay,
Yes,
everything
sir.
is correct only. Okay, louder. Okay, see, try to adjust. I think I'm speaking as much louder I can. Okay, on just general question. On Sunday, Tom and Jerry went to hotel. They ate how much they want, puri, chapati, idli. Finally, Tom and Jerry didn't pay the bill. Even the hotel owner didn't ask money. He left them. Who paid the money? Who might be paid? Shall I repeat the question?
Sir, can you just repeat? Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah. One Sunday, Tom and Jerry went to hotel. They eat how much they want. They ate maximum. Finally, Tom and Jerry didn't pay the bill. Then who paid? Someone paid. Who is that?
Sir, no one.
No one.
The
Okay.
owner itself paid.
Owner, how will he pay? Business means he need to receive money. Okay, good trial, Vishwa. Any other answer? Out of 70, almost. Huh?
Sir, till your voice is not audible, sir.
Sir,
Vishwa still is not
sir,
audible.
it's
Sir,
audible,
actually,
sir.
audible only, sir.
Maybe your system a little better. You adjust yourself. I mean, I
Sir?
have full volume in my system. Da.
Sir, for me
Ah.
not audible, sir.
Name?
Sir,
Okay.
Harnishri have given the answers, sir, in the chat.
Oh, Harnishri, welcome.
The
Harnishri.
director.
Okay.
Director she have given, sir.
Okay. Super. Okay, I mean, what is the answer? Are you trying to say answer for my fun question?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Say again, Harini. Sorry, Harini. Okay, Vishwa.
No, sir,
what?
that is Amruta.
Amruta.
Actually, Harini Sri has typed her answer in chat, sir. The answer is director.
Director. Okay. Answer little bit wrong. Okay, but why I'm not seeing that chart box? I don't know. Let me ask computer sir. Okay, the answer is Sunday. Actually, I repeat the answer. One Sunday, Tom and Jerry went to hotel. So 3 members went.
One.
Sunday is not a day name, it's a person name. Sunday, Tom and Jerry, 3 members. Tom and Jerry didn't pay. So remaining person Sunday. Sunday paid. Okay. If you get anger, you just pick your cell phone, not on me. Okay, see. Agriculture. Today's lesson, agriculture. Here, what is the meaning of agriculture? Even today in homework, I will give you. Define agriculture.
The cultivation.
Cultivation. Okay, yeah, single answer. Cultivation of home or trees. What? Okay. What is meant by agriculture? As Vishwa said, see, read the word file and listen to me. What is the meaning of agriculture? Important question. Each word in your textbook is an important word, no doubt. Agriculture is the art and science of cultivating the soil, growing crops, and raising livestock. This can be the simple answer. In other words, agriculture is the art and science of cultivating land in which food and fodder crops are grown, and that includes animal husbandry like cattle breeding, silkworm growing, fisheries, etc. etc. So agriculture means not only growing paddy and some other food crops, growing fodder crops. Livestock means animal husbandry, growing cows, buffaloes, some other even pigs and silks or some other insects, whatever. Agriculture is the art and science of cultivating the soil, growing crops, and raising livestock. Livestock means animal husband. Okay. Yes, this is the meaning of agriculture. Next, to come to India. We are Indians. We need to think about Indian agriculture. You know, India agriculture is the backbone of India. Like that, we might have studied many times in the
Yes,
lower
sir.
classes.
Yeah.
Yes. Out of 130 crore, now almost 138 crore, in that 2 by third of Indian population is engaged in agricultural activities. Yes, true. That's why we are not developing. This is the main reason why India is not developing because, yes, hello. Okay. See, all the developed countries will be based on service sector or manufacturing sector like China, USA, England. But only developing countries will be depending on agriculture sector. I mean, primary activity. You know, agriculture sector is a primary activity. Okay.
Yes, sir.
In India, 2 by third of Indian population is engaged in agriculture activities. Important point. Next, it produces raw material for various industries. Means this agriculture sector is acting as a backbone sector for many industries. I mean, based on agriculture, there are some industries are performing, are functioning. For example, leather industry. You think, belt making, shoe making, chapel making, leather industries. Okay, this industry requires the raw material called skin, animal skin. If we need animal skin, then animal should be grown. That is nothing but livestock or animal husbandry. That falls under agriculture sector. Like that, any timber industry, furniture, chair making, These and all
Okay,
depending on forest industries. Okay. Next, types of farming.
lesson நடத்துவீங்களா grammar sir?
What? Hello? Okay, listen to me. I put you in mute mode. If you recute, unmute and talk. Okay. Yes. Already you are in mute. Okay. See. Types of farming or types of agriculture. Farming, agriculture, same meaning. I don't want to say. Okay. In degree, if you study about the same agriculture, there are various types, more than 10 types. Even in India, you know, for agriculture, there is a separate university. In Tamil Nadu, Coimbatore has agricultural university. Under that, there are many types of degrees are awarded. BS in agriculture, sericulture, more like that. So, I mean, what I want to say means agriculture is a broad topic, very broad topic. As you are studying SSLC 10th standard, here types are just simplified. So, types of farming or agriculture in your level is typed into two types. Two types of farming. There are two types of agriculture. One is subsistence agriculture. Another one is commercial agriculture. Okay, subsistence and commercial. Only two types. Okay, no more types. 3 types, 4 types. No.
Sir,
Yes, tell me.
excuse me, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Again, your voice is too low, sir. Your voice is too low.
Okay.
Yes, sir, your voice is low. If anybody student spoke, their voice is very clear, sir.
Very
Except
clear.
your voice.
Okay. Let us see now. Okay,
Now
Sir,
okay.
it's
okay. Let me
from
buy.
before it's okay only, sir.
Okay. Let me buy headphone from tomorrow. Okay, I'm just using that headset. Okay, see. First is subsistence farming. Another one is commercial farming. See, subsistence, the word meaning, if you search in dictionary, what will come? Action. The synonyms will be subsistence means action, some action, whatever. So, action of farming, we can even rename like that. Anyhow, first type of farming is subsistence farming. But here, what is the meaning of subsistence farming? If it is asked in examination, what do you want to write? No, it's a type of farming in which farmer produce food crops for, only for his family needs. That is the main meaning here. See, in commercial farming, all the food crops will be. No.
Sir,
Hey, let me mute. Okay. After 5 minutes, I will be. Okay. See. Okay. In subsistence farming, all the farm produces will be used for the consumption of own farmer's family. But in second type, commercial farming, the produces of farming family will be sold out in the market. This is the main difference between subsistence farming and commercial farming. I repeat, what is the meaning of subsistence farming? First type, it's a type of farming in which farming produces or agricultural produces or outputs or goods, crops produced by the farmer is used or consumed only by the farmer's families. What he will eat, his wife and son, daughter will eat. He will not sell that. Okay. In commercial type, it's just construct. He will sell all the products. Okay. In just a mind map. This shows a mind map. Subsistence farming is again typed into primitive farming and intensive farming. Shaki raised a hand. Okay, I allow you to mute. If you want, you can raise the question. Okay, I permit it. See, subsistence farming is typed into two types. One is primitive farming, another one is intensive farming. Primitive farming is again typed into nomadic herding and shifting cultivation. Now, about each of these 4 terms we will discuss in detail after 2-3 minutes. Anyhow, the word meaning primitive means ancient type, old, very first after Stone Age, when our mankind started to cultivate near the river bank, how he was cultivating, what were the tools he was using. That is nothing but primitive farming. Unwanted noise. Okay, I muted. Okay, hereafter sounds will not be coming. Okay, primitive means in ancient days, after Stone Age. Okay, when the mankind very first started to cultivate or practice farming, how was he farming? Okay, that situation represents primitive farming. Intensive farming means now in recent days, after many decades, thousands of years, how that farming technology or process grown up. Okay, with the help of modern technology and inputs and tools. That is nothing but intensive farming. Okay, the main difference between primitive farming and intensive farming, I have to just show you. Use just with the help of following table. If you are seeing this table, no, with the help of this table, you can understand. In primitive subsistence farming, see, it is practiced on a small patches of land. Okay, like half acre, less than half acre, quarter acre, it is practiced. Okay, mostly this primitive subsistence of farming will be practiced in mountain area, in hills area. Even nowadays, it is practiced in India in northeastern mountains, like northeastern India, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam. We will discuss after 2 minutes. It is practiced in a small patches of land. Okay, but intensive farming, it is not like that. It is used in bigger land holdings. Okay, first let us discuss about primitive farming. It is practiced in mountain areas in a small patches of land. And here, primitive tools are used. Nowadays, tractors and all used to cultivate to plough the land. But during that days, no. Primitive tools. Primitive means ancient tools like hoe, plough, digging sticks, and family community labor are used. Even farming laborers will not be recruited. The farmer will not recruit any laborer. He will not pay to someone. Only his family members will be used in this type of farming. Okay. Next, in this type of farming, farmers depend on the monsoon and natural fertility of the soil, which means farmer here in this type of farming will not irrigate the land. Whereas in intensive subsistence farming, irrigation facilities like tube wells and canal irrigation is used. Here he will not irrigate, even river water will not be used. If rainfall comes, the land, cultivated land will be irrigated. Otherwise, no. Okay, he may face loss. And he will not add any fertilizer. Natural fertilizer may be used, like a cow dung cake or any leaves of fodder crops will be used. Land productivity in this type of agriculture is low, means output, yield after harvesting, the farmer will not be getting more profit. Just he will receive or get a very low productivity for his own sustainable situation. Using that productivity, he cannot sell to the market. He and his family can sustain and they can eat that thing. These are the four important points of primitive subsistence farm. The main difference between primitive and intensive subsistence farming is here small patch of land is used, but productivity is also less. But here large amount of lands are used and productivity is also high. These are the main difference. Clear? Okay. But intensive, the word meaning intensive means the better usage. You can say in word meaning, if you search the meaning of intensive in dictionary, making more use of. Okay. With even with the small patch of land, how much can we get? How we can utilize that small patch of land in a higher order? That is the meaning of intensive. Okay, here large land will be used, large amount of land will be used. Modern inputs like high yielding variety seeds and chemical fertilizers, insecticides will be used to obtain high productivity. Next here, irrigation facilities like tube wells, even ordinary wells, canal irrigation, river water irrigation will be used. here land productivity will be high, as here chemical processes are used and fertilizers are used. Clear? These are the difference between primitive farming and the intensive farming. Okay. Now, still, if I want to give more information about primitive farming, again it can be typed into nomadic herding or shifting cultivation. Nomadic herding means farmers will be moving; they will not be settled in a permanent place. They will be changing their home. For 1 year they will be staying near Karaikudi, then next year they will try to reside near Trichy, then they will move towards Chennai, then Hyderabad. They will keep on moving. Nomadic herding means it's a type of farming in which farmers will be moving from one place to another place. And even they will change their family and home. Okay, that is nomadic herding. Shifting cultivation means we will discuss later. Here, farmers will be settled in the same place, but the land of cultivation, the land which is going to be cultivated, will be changed, not very much far away, near to his settlement, uh, 10 meters away from already cultivated land, or 1 kilometer away from already cultivated land. What is shifting cultivation? We will discuss about that. Next, we will discuss about commercial farming. Okay, now we will discuss about primitive subsistence farming in detail. See some additional points if I want to give about primitive subsistence farming. It is also called as slash and burn agriculture. Slash and burn agriculture means, 1 minute. Slash and burn agriculture mean, see, I said primitive subsistence farming mostly will be performed or followed by tribals in mountain areas. What will they do now? They will burn the trees present in a particular area. Then they will remove that trees. Then they will plug in a step method, using step method. They will cultivate the land and produce some crops. Okay, so they are anyhow burning the trees, no. They are removing the trees, no, before cultivating a certain parts of land. That's why it is also named as slash and burn agriculture. It is named because here the farmers were removing the trees and burning trees. Okay. What is meant by slash and burn agriculture? Then you have to write here. Farmer clear a patch of land and produce a cereal and other food crops to sustain their family. Okay. How they clear? By burning. Okay, they will burn like forest fire, but here they will make fire. Next, this primitive substance farming is also called as shifting cultivation. Even practically, if you want to say, even in slash and burn agriculture also will be shifted after 1 or 3 years, when that particular area's land loses its fertility, soil fertility. But anyhow, the primitive substance farming has two names generally by geographers. One is slash and burn agriculture and a shifting agriculture or shifting farming or shifting cultivation. Okay, all are same. What is meant by shifting cultivation? They will shift the cultivated land. 1 year they will cultivate some crops in a particular area. After harvesting that crops, they will change the land. That is nothing but shifting cultivation. You might have studied this in previous classes. When the soil fertility decreases, the farmers shift and clear a fresh patch of land for cultivation. Okay. When soil fertility decreases after 2 or 3 years, they will shift the land, they will change the land and clear another fresh patch of land. They will cut all the trees present in the fresh land, they will make them to burn, then they will cultivate the land and they will produce crops. Okay. Next, some additional features of shifting cultivation in your textbook. More features are given. So each points are important. First, meaning. What is the meaning of shifting cultivation? We have discussed. Next, some other features. Shifting cultivation, it reduces the fertility of the soil. Okay, because no any natural manure is added by the farmer, and they are cutting the trees, they are burning the trees. So naturally the fertility of the soil will be lost. Fertility of the soil, you know, some certain minerals should be present in the soil, like calcium, potassium, like our human beings are having. Okay. Next, it is known by different names in different parts of the country. Okay. This shifting cultivation or even slash and burn agriculture or primitive subsistence, all are same I said already. These are general names called by geographer. Apart from that, this shifting cultivation or primitive subsistence farming have some regional names. Okay. For example, Tamilian we will be calling rice as arisi, but in English it is rice. Like that, this shifting cultivation has some regional names. Each state, each area has its names. They are calling in their own way. So, what are some those names, and in which area it is called so? That is important. So here you can see one table. Left column shows the names. Right column shows the area calling so. Example, first column, see, jamming. Jamming is the another name of shifting cultivation. It is called so by Assam people, Meghalaya people, Mizoram people, Nagaland people. All these states are generally present in northeastern India. So generally northeastern region people are calling this shifting cultivation as jumping cultivation, like jumping cultivation. Next, Manipur people call this as Pamlu. Just you have to remember at least 3 or 4 places and names. If they have asked in 5 marks, you have to write. Sometimes they may ask in 1 mark also. Okay. Tipa in Basta district of Chhattisgarh, Andaman Nicobar Island. Bewar, I give you permission. I will give you permission. 2 students have raised. Listen to me first. Bewar and Dahiya in Madhya Pradesh. Podu or Penda in Andhra Pradesh. Bamatabi or Koman or Bringa in Odisha. Kumari in Western Ghats. Waldri or Waldre in southeastern Rajasthan. Hill in Himalayan belt. Himalayan belt means what? Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, and that area, even Arunachal Pradesh, Himachal, Jammu Kashmir. Okay, some tribals are called. Actually, these names are named and called by tribals. Okay, studied people, educated people will be calling as shifting cultivation only. Kuruva in Jharkhand state. So, okay, these are names and these are called by these areas. Okay, you should be keeping this in your mind. Even, I mean, next worldwide. See, these are the names called by different parts of our Indian country, in India, within India, like this name. But worldwide, out of India, this same agriculture, this shifting cultivation type of agriculture is called as in various names, like here jumping Bambutika. Example, Mexican people calling this shifting cultivation as milpa. Milpa in Mexico and in Central America. So in Central America and Mexico, this shifting cultivation is called as milpa. Next, in Venezuela, it is called as Conuco. Conuco in Venezuela. Roca in Brazil. Masole in Central Africa. Ladang in Indonesia. Ray in Vietnam. Vietnam, you know, often their earthquake will be coming. Okay, this is also important. You should keep it in mind. So this shifting cultivation is named in various names around the world. Even within India, it has many names in each state. Okay, that is important. Okay, now it is enough. We have learned, we have discussed about subsistence farming, primitive and intensive, normally heading shifting cultivation. Next, the second type of farming is commercial farming. Again, it is typed into mixed farming and plantation farming. There is no much information about mixed farming in your textbook, so we can just skip that. But even though, what is meant by mixed farming means, it's a type of commercial farming in which more than two numbers of crops are grown, even more than one crop is grown. But if two crops are grown, then it will be called as dual farming. If more than two crops are grown in a single patch of land, then it will be called as mixed farming. Plantation farming means only single crop will be planted or cultivated in a particular patch of land. So we will discuss about this commercial farm. See, commercial farming is divided into two types mainly. One is mixed farming and another one is plantation farm. Actually, if generally, if one farmer is having 1 acre of land, in that land, if farmer is growing only one crop like sugar cane or any particular kind of wood tree, teak wood, sandalwood, for 10 acres or 15 acres, whatever the acre amount of land he has, then that will be called as plantation because he has grown only single kind of crop. Suppose if farmer is growing 2 acres of land, then that will be called as dual farm. If farmer is growing more than two crops in a single patch of land, then it will be called as mixed farm. So mixed means more than two, dual means two, plantation means single. Okay, you should keep it in mind. Okay, commercial farming. What are the features of commercial farming? First, what is the meaning of commercial farming? Okay, already I have said at the beginning of today's class. Commercial farming is a type of farming in which farmer produces crops only for the selling purposes. Here, all the crops or goods produced by the farmer will be sold out, right? Even he may take for his family consumption, but surplus will be sold out in the market. That is, but 99% it will be sold out. That is commercial farming. Okay. What are the other features of commercial farming? Here, farmer will be using higher doses of modern inputs. Higher doses of modern inputs means HIV seeds, high yielding variety seeds, all the kind of fertilizers, tools, tractors, harvesters. He will use all the modern techniques. Okay. Another feature, the degree of commercialization of agriculture varies from one region to another. What it means, for example, rice is a commercial crop in Haryana. In Haryana and Punjab state, the farmers will be selling rice crops in the market. Even they will sell wheat. Wheat is also a commercial crop in Haryana and Punjab. But in Odisha, you think um, rice is not a commercial crop. Here, Odisha, often that state will be suffered by a flood. So they cannot grow more rice. They cannot sell in the market. The grown rice will be utilized by their family needs. Okay, there will not be any surplus. That's why here is a subsistence crop. Subsistence crop means what? A farmer will be using that produced crops for his family purpose. Okay. For rice in Tamil Nadu, you consider Tamil Nadu. In Tamil Nadu, rice is a commercial crops because from Tanjavur and most of the area, farmers are selling the rice into the market in markets. Clear? Okay. Next, plantation. Plantation is a type of commercial crop. Define plantation. Plantation is a type of commercial farming. What are the other types of commercial farming other than plantation? Mixed farming, even dual farmings are there. That's why plantation little bit highlighted. What is meant by plantation? Plantation is a type of commercial farming. In this type of farming, a single crop is grown on a large area. This is the definition for plantation. Next, what are the other features? It is an interface for agriculture and industry. Okay, because all the produced goods will be sold out. No, that's why. Next, it needs a capital intensive inputs. Capital means what? Money here. A farmer needs more amount of money because he need tractor and other transport services like lorry to market to transport the produced goods towards the market. Next, all the produce is used as raw materials in respective industry. Here, all the produce produced by the farmer will be used as a raw material. by some other industries. Like tea wood will be used as raw material by furniture making industry. Okay. In India, what are the famous or major plantation crops? Tea, coffee, rubber, sugarcane, banana are important plantation crops in India. List out two or three plantation crops in India. The answer will be tea, coffee, rubber, sugarcane, banana. Even in Tamil Nadu, around Trichy, banana is very famous. Tea is very famous in Assam state. Coffee, Karnataka state is very famous in coffee making. Rubber is famous in Kerala. Sugarcane is famous in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, banana all over India, mainly in Tamil Nadu is famous. Okay, mainly tea is Assam side, coffee is Karnataka, rubber is Kerala, sugarcane is Uttar Pradesh. Okay, since production is mainly for market, well-developed network of transport and communication is required. This is the another feature in important characteristics of plantation. You can list out around 5 to 6 characters. The last character is this plantation type of farming requires well-developed network of transport and communication because it is an interface of agriculture and industry. Okay, all the produced crops should be sold out in the market. No, that's why. Okay, now today's concept, I mean, we have discussed only about types of farming in your textbook. First 2 pages of agriculture lesson starts no in that first 2 pages are over. You have to revise that. Today we have discussed the meaning of agriculture and the types of agriculture and its characters and features. We have discussed in detail. This much enough. Okay. Some just today's homework. I request already most of you are doing homework. I'm really happy about that. Only that will make me to be happy. You are obeying my order. Still, some of you, quarter of you, are not showing. I don't know. Maybe you are doing but not sending. It's okay. Um, Complete this homework. Try to send me mail. Okay. First homework is now I permit you to unmute. If you want to ask any doubt, you can ask me. I permitted. Yes. First question, homework. Note down. Give meanings for the following: agriculture, shifting cultivation, plantation. Second homework. What are the differences between primitive subsistence and intensive subsistence types of farming? Only 2 questions. Here, agriculture just
Excuse me,
meaning
sir.
can be given. Yeah, tell me. Yes.
Sir, they
Yes.
wanted to show the previous slide.
Okay. Yes. This one. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can we complete the assignment you given afterwards, sir? Because we have exams today and tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you have asked in mail also. If I'll get to reply. Okay. Yeah. Done. Reasonable. So I accept. When your exam got over? After
Tomorrow, sir.
tomorrow. Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. Before next Friday. I mean Thursday.
So
You
that
just
plantation slide.
plantation. Okay.
The plantation slide.
Okay. Plantation.
So I have a doubt.
This is plantation. Yeah. What is the doubt? Ask me. You have still 1 minute, 1 or 2 minutes. Ask me.
Sir, subsistence farming you taught no, sir.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That is self-consumption for the farmers only, no, sir.
Yes. Yes. Subsistence farming, both intensive and primitive, in both only for self-consumption. Commercial, mainly for sales. Okay.
Sir, the
They will
primitive
sell it in
subsistence.
Yes. What, Vishwa?
So the primitive subsistence is fully dependent on nature.
Yeah, fully dependent on nature and the primitive tools.
Okay, sir. And intensive farming is fully with the green revolution for that.
Yeah, after green revolution, some activities revolution. Yes, that one. Labor will be used.
Yes, sir.
Modern tools will be used. But there also mostly that produced crops will be used for family consumption. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The commercial they will sell in the market.
Yeah.
The products they will sell in.
All the goods and the crops will be sold out in the market. In that, plantation is one kind. Okay. Okay. Because single crop is
And
gone.
also, sir, in this one you have said, sir.
Tell me, I'm listening to you, Vishwa. Say.
Yes, sir. In subsistence farming and primitive farming, you have said no, sir. That some of the foreign names are there, the peninsula.
Yes.
In that one, that was also named by tribals or by non.
No. That is named by their tribals. Okay, like we call Amma,
Yeah.
someone will call by hereditary by time. That was named by their ancestors. And just
Okay.
for general knowledge, we are knowing this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Can you once again say about primitive subsistence farming?
See, in primitive subsistence farming, it has slash and burn and shifting cultivation. Mainly, see, it is depending on nature. Here, no modern machines and fertilizers will be used. No modern techniques will be used. That is the main concept in primitive subsistence farming. Old tools, like in Tamil we will be saying even Mamuti, even Tamil, even Kadapa, even that will not be used. Like stones or wooden sticks will be used to plug the land, whatever. No modern techniques will be used. And no modern fertilizers will be used. Productivity will be very low. That is the main difference. In intensive, all the modern techniques will be used. Productivity will be high. Clear?
Yes, sir.
And in
So
primitive,
in primitive, it will be traditional methods.
in traditional method, and the land area cultivated will be lesser, small area, but they will be keep on changing the places. But in intensive, they will not be changing the places. But bigger
Sir,
land
actually,
will
why
be,
they will be changing, sir?
because in that time, during that time, they know you select in tribal mountain, they will be cultivating any rice crop. You imagine they are cultivating. After one time, two time, three time, after 2-3 years, if they cultivate again same rice, he will not get good produce. He will not get paddy grains. Then he will think that people thought that, oh, this area soil lost fertility, no energy. Like that, they will go for fresh land. Fresh land, another type of land will be having some fertility, no. Then
Yeah.
they will clear the trees, cut the trees, they will burn trees, then there they will cultivate, then they will get good produce. So this,
Yes, sir.
that's why they were changing. Okay, already late 3 minutes.
Sir,
Thank you for the day. Yes, tell me. Yeah, say Richard.
Sir, in both primitive and intensive, they will change the land, or
No. Only in primitive subsistence farming, farmers will be changing the land. Okay, you can list that as
or slash and burn.
See, slash and burn agriculture is another name of primitive subsistence farming. Even shifting cultivation is another name of primitive subsistence farming. Okay, clear?
Sir,
Yes, sir, clear.
in the primitive subsistence, farmers will clean the patch of land and they will produce some food crops now, sir.
Yes.
After that land is losing the fertility, they will go for shifting cultivation.
Yes. Yeah, you're exactly. Yeah, super. In intensive, they will not change. Okay, thank you for the day. I expect you will complete
Yes,
the homework
sir.
and send
Thank
me.
you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye, sir. Stay
Bye.
safe.
Yeah, thank
Bye,
you.
sir. Take care, sir.
Bye.